Hello everyone, welcome back to some more 9 hours, 9 persons, 9 doors. Last time, a great deal of things happened. According to the flowchart here, we went through, I believe it was, we went through the number 3 door, did the puzzle there. Then we went through the, what door was it? Outside the showers, because we went through the 3 door, the 1 and 2 doors, the 1 and 6 doors weren't discovered. So that means we have to go through the number 2 door. So I guess let's go through it and see what happens. Well, we did go through it and we solved a puzzle there. So we're gonna have to solve another one. So yeah, let's do this.
Oh, this room is really creepy.
Sorry, I forgot to mute my TV. There we go.
I think we ought to get the hell out of here now. Figures.
Locked.
Locked,
Of
isn't
course it is.
Yep. Don't know why I thought this wouldn't be any different.
So, what is this room for, anyway?
Well, there's a chair in the center of the room.
Oh, looks uncomfortable to say the least. I'd rather not sit in it if I can avoid it.
Looks like it's placed over some kind of glass panel. Too dark to look through it, though.
This isn't dried blood on the tablecloth, is it?
Oh, what the hell is this? What are these tools for?
That's not something I even want to think about.
No doubt about it. This room's dangerous. Let's make our search quick so we can solve the puzzle and get the hell out of here.
Right.
Come on.
Alright. Let's quickly seek a way out. Alright. This was, I believe, the torture room? Yes, it was. Okay. I guess first things first, we gotta figure out what to do. This is an electric chair, I think. Can't open them without a key. Alright. A weird symbol on them. Where? A sun symbol. Okay. That's good to know, I guess. Okay. Alright then. Any useful tools we can get from this, or adze and a hammer, forceps, too old and broken. Okay. Ooh, this wrench looks too new. Alright. So if we need to unwrench something or unscrew something, I don't know what wrenches do. What's this? Covers bolted on, they're pretty good. Ooh, let's use the wrench. Yeah. So what's inside? Sticking your arm in. Yeah. Well, maybe we can get a light. Oh, okay. What is this? A sun key. Ah, good. Good. That means we can unlock this, right? Yeah. Look at that. Alright, they're open. Into the pocket you go. What's this? It turns something on. Okay. Well, let's open one. Bottom looks covered in rust, so no. Can this move? Alright, pull the lever and... water? What the heck? What's going on? Will you calm down? There's just water going somewhere. It sounds like it's underneath us. That means the floor... Oh! Junpei, look! What's she... Oh! I can see through the glass now. Oh yeah, look at that. It's glowy. Is that a shark? There are a couple letters on, in the color of blood written on the shark's belly. It's dead. Looks like the letters are E, D, B, and F. Whatever these are for has to be in this room somewhere. E, D, B, and F. Aha. Let's push some of them. E. Okay. E, D, B, F. What? There's a strange noise coming from the chair. Looks like it's been turned on. I guess the puzzle in here was that the power had to be sent in a specific way. Alright, let's look at the chair. What we got? They're open. Let's look around some more. Fair enough then. Ooh, right, actually. What's this device? This device will conduct the experiment. Once the experiment has been completed, the door will unlock. First, adjust the switches to match the blocks in the sample cult above. Okay. Seems simple enough, I guess. You adjust the switches, press the check button. Okay. Is this a head? Why is this? What is this hint? I guess this is what we have to make it? I don't know. Let's turn all on. Okay. So it has to be something? Huh. Okay. I guess let's just try with different combinations maybe. There it is. Adjustment is completed. Now proceeding to the execution phase. To complete the execution experiment, data must be collected from subject. Once preparation is finished, place subject in chair. What?
Whoa, I thought we solved the puzzle already. What does it mean by preparation?
I don't know. I've got a bad feeling about this.
I think this means one of us has got to sit in the chair.
Well, 7's never gonna fit in that thing. It's either you or me, Junpei. Collecting data. I wonder if it's gonna run electricity through the subject.
There's a human head on the screen. Maybe it's gonna zap the room with a little electricity?
This really doesn't sound safe. Anyway, we've still gotta prepare. We can talk about all this after we figured out what it means by preparation, alright?
Well, it wants us to prepare, so maybe we're gonna ask you what we need to do.
Alright, what do we need to do? The restraint device is unlocked. Please seat subject in the device.
Like we thought, it's not going to work unless someone sits in it.
Oh, okay.
How ironic that this would be the situation in which this slim, beautiful body is useful.
Lotus, are you sure? I can sit in it and you can solve.
Junpei's right. If we screw it up.
I'll be fine. Even if I fall in, the shark is already dead.
But
No one likes an indecisive man, Junpei. I can still give you advice from the chair too, you know. I just don't want to stay in this room any longer than we have to. Go over to that screen and let's get this over with.
Right.
Look, do you think you could do me one last favor?
don't say last.
You're making me nervous.
Just listen. If something happens to me, I want you to tell my daughters. Tell them that I loved them very much. No,
Daughters?
tell them that I will always love them.
Daughters?
You look too young to have daughters.
You've got kids?
Yes, I do. I suppose they're about your age, Junpei.
Wait, what?
They're twins. I had them when I was young after... well, some things happened. Their names are Nona and...
Wait, what?
Wait! Nona?
Aoi, Light, and Nona. Those were their names. Well, some of them.
But what the hell? What's wrong with you?
Oh. No way. It couldn't. Lotus, is your last name Kashiwabara?
How do you know that?
Are you serious? What the hell is this? There's no way you're that kid's mom.
That kid? Wait, what do you mean, that kid? Why are you acting like you've met her?
I have.
What?
Yeah, I met one of your kids.
When?
9 years ago.
Where?
On this ship.
Why were you...
It's not a short story.
Look, I don't care how long it is. Tell me, please, what happened here?
Fine, I'll tell you. But... And then, that was when. From
Right.
there,
If I remember correctly, well, I should, because it literally happened like an hour ago when I did this. Let's see. 7 used to be a cop, was investigating a case involving missing children. He tracked those missing children. Well, I guess the people that stole them were more than likely Cradle Pharmaceuticals who were conducting an experiment. That experiment is, or was, being held on this ship, which means N7, being a cop, followed the trail and got tossed here.
It looked like... just as if, finally...
And yeah.
That's all I remember from...
Oh my god, everything I've been looking for. For the last 9 years, the person who had all the answers was right here.
Looking for?
Yes, that's right. 9 years ago, my daughters disappeared.
They were the missing kids.
Then 9 days later, they came back. They never told me what happened to them over those 9 days. I took them to the doctor, but I was told they hadn't been hurt in any way. Still, I was sure that they had been through something terrible. So I couldn't bring myself to force them to talk about it. If I did, then I'd force them to relive whatever horrors they'd been through. I didn't have any choice. I had to try and ignore it and move on.
Oh.
A few months passed. Gradually, they started to act like they always had, before they disappeared. They smiled and made jokes and did all the silly things kids do. It got harder and harder for me to ask them about what happened. How could I ask them to remember that? Eventually, I knew there was no way I could do it. But I'm still a mother. I couldn't simply forget that something terrible had happened to my children. So I decided I would investigate what happened on my own. I would find out what happened during those 9 missing days.
What did you find out?
Nothing. The police pretended to be concerned, but they didn't do anything. Once the 16 children who'd gone missing came back, things were just... Even the media didn't talk about what had happened.
Just like it never happened
I
before.
figured someone was probably paying or threatening them to keep their mouths shut.
Cradle Pharmaceuticals. No, probably something even bigger than that.
Cradle Pharmaceuticals.
Have you heard of them before?
No. It's the first time I've ever heard that name. 7. How did you find out that Cradle Pharmaceuticals was connected to the kidnappings in the first place?
I figured finding out whatever the victims had in common would lead me to the culprit. That's what any good cop does.
Right.
What did they have in common?
Every single one of the kids who disappeared had gone to this one hospital at some point. The hospital was one of a bunch that were under the control of Cradle Pharmaceuticals. After that, it was just about connecting the dots.
The hospital.
The hospital.
And for a while, I was trying to get some kind of information out of the kids at the hospital. One of them told a weird story.
What was it?
Have you heard about the Gansfeld experiment?
Gansfeld.
I guess all these kids had to go through it while they were at the hospital. I think it was passed off as some sort of counseling.
What did you call it again?
Oh, the Gansfeld experiment. This is how it's set up. First, subjects Q and A are put into separate rooms, far away from one another. Then a series of video images are shown to subject Q, who is told to send the images to subject A by thinking about them.
So they're testing for telepathy? What?
Subject A, on the other hand, is put in a large reclining chair and given a blindfold. With their senses cut off, A is asked to guess what images Q is looking at.
Oh, yes, I've heard of that.
Right, if you remember, well, I'm not sure if you guys have seen it, back in my Beyond Two Souls video, the first episode, I think, we started off with the main character doing a similar experiment, right? Yeah. Huh.
It's a famous telepathy experiment, isn't it?
Yeah.
Telepathy. That's how the experiment on this ship was supposed to work.
The experiment to control people, right?
Yeah. I don't know if any of the telepathy stuff really exists, but maybe someone from Cradle Pharmaceuticals bought into it.
Even if that is the case, I still don't get how that has anything to do with any of this. The notary game, Zero, why we were kidnapped. What does any of that have to do with telepathy? I know I brought all this up, but I have no idea. Maybe none of this stuff is connected after all.
No subject has been detected. Unless a subject is detected within 60 seconds, all power will be shut down.
Yeah.
System recovery is estimated to take 1 hour.
So they'll come in here and wait a whole hour, yeah?
If you wish to proceed with the experiment, please seat subject in the restraining device.
Whoa, that doesn't sound good.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going.
Oh, no, that's not what we...
Just hurry up and get it over with. Junpei, I'm counting on you.
Right.
Right. Lotus, please, tell me right away if you feel anything weird.
You worry too much. Now get on with it and be a man, or June's gonna leave you.
Lotus, okay, let's do this.
Alright, let's see what we got here. Hint, what is this? Oh, crud, we gotta do this, okay. It's the hint. Okay. I guess what, we gotta match up the symbols? Guess what? Oh no, don't tell me we gotta... Does this change everything on this side? I don't think it does. Well, this side is complete. Uh-huh. This side, not so much. If I do that, does that change this side? Ah, no. It does. Crud. Okay. And that fixes over here. So over here is the correct. Whatever. Alright then. Let's see what switching just to one does there. Okay. We go back. Okay. Let me see if something goes over here with it. Just fix it? Not really, no. But let's change the top part, see if that does anything. No. Well, this solves on this side, but not on this side. I might just have to look up a guide for this, because I don't know. Yeah, this side is right, but this side not so much. Yeah. This side is fine. Oh my god, I solved it. Whew. The experiment has concluded. The door will now unlock. Alright. Release subject from restraining device. Alright, Lotus is fine. Let's get her out of here. Alright, door should be unlocked. Let us go. Quickly. Alright.
The hallway goes to the left.
Yeah, but I don't see any doors.
Guess we just need to keep going.
Right, let's go.
Through
An elevator.
here? Oh.
Just what we need. Let's take this to C deck.
Alright.
Huh? No one's here.
Where did they go?
That's weird.
I have no idea.
Hey, Junpei!
We should follow him.
I know where we need to go. The door behind the central. There was a sunset.
Yeah.
And I happen to have this. This should open that door. All right.
Hold on a sec there.
Huh?
We don't have the key for this one yet.
That's.
That's Jupiter key.
Oh, it's the Jupiter symbol.
Then we can't open this door.
I think we found the Jupiter key in a different
The
room.
sun doors. We can't just stop. Hey.
What?
It
The
opened.
others must have found the Jupiter key.
Oh.
Well, what are we waiting for?
Alright then.
Why?
What happened?
What the hell? What the hell happened? Clover,
What happened?
nothing. She's dead.
Hey, what are you doing?
The key! Get me the sun key!
Why?
Why do you think? We have to get out of here before the murderer comes back!
The murderer? Santa, Clover, and Ace. 3 people, 3 dead bodies. That means that the person who had killed them was...
Yeah, nah. It couldn't be Akane.
No. No, it can't be true.
Give it to me! Let's go! Open!
What happened?
Nothing.
Oh no.
I don't know. It's open.
Oh.
What the hell is this?
Wait, you mean the
Somebody
door
already
was all-
opened?
Why?
How would I know that?
Is there another sun
Whatever,
key?
let's just go.
What
What
the
is
hell
this?
is this door? I can't see anything that looks like a doorknob or switch or lever or card reader or anything. How the fuck are we supposed to open this?
Yeah.
We don't have a choice. We're gonna have to go back.
No, I'm not going back there. There is a murderer back there.
But I don't see any other doors.
So why is everything just opening up for us?
No way.
It opened by itself.
It's an automatic.
Look, guys, I've got the other doors were already unlocked, and this one's automatic.
So the murderer would have
We
to be
haven't
in
seen anything
here.
like this before.
Bad feeling. We've hit bottom. This can't get any worse. Shit!
Hey,
I can't take this anymore. No one can. No. It's a lie.
What?
It's gotta be. This can't be real. No. It's impossible. If it's a dream, just wake up already. Someone please tell me it's all just a joke. I'm imagining things. Yep, that's it. This is all obviously a lie. It's a big, elaborate trick. An illusion or something. Or a dream. It's made up. Ah! Ah! Connie! Connie!
Who killed everyone?
Hang on! Connie!
Jumpy?
Oh man. Connie, there's so much blood. What the hell happened to you? How did this happen?
Jumpy, I'm sorry. I might not make it.
No way. No way I am going to let you die. I am gonna save you. I promise.
Thank you, Jumpy. Thank you so much for everything. I was really happy to see you again, Jumpy. Really.
Oh, don't give me that I was crap. You're gonna see me again lots more times. You just gotta hang on. All right, Connie? You... Ow, what can I do? Damn it!
A submarine?
What's that? A submarine?
We
What
can
on earth is a
escape.
submarine doing here? That's it. Hang on, all right? There's a submarine over there. I'm gonna go see if it works.
No, don't go. Please. don't go, please. Just stay with me, okay? I want to be close to you, Jumpy. When I...
Connie.
Jumpy, did you know you meant a lot to me when we were kids? I've liked you for a long time, Junpei. A really long time. Jumpy, do you remember we hung out a lot when we were kids? We went to the pool and to the fair. Do you remember playing snowball at the school? They're all memories I'll never forget. All of those moments are treasures to me. But I also wanted to go to a lot of other places with you. A lot more. But that won't happen.
No. I mean, yes. Yes, it will happen. We'll go all sorts of places, Connie. You hear me? I promise. We'll go wherever you want.
Really?
Yeah, really. I swear.
That makes me happy, Jumpy. I feel sleepy.
No, Connie, don't fall asleep.
Thank you, Jumpy. Thank you so much.
Connie! Connie! Connie!
Time passed. Junpei wept, curled around Connie's body. He cried and cried until he had no more tears left. When the last tear fell, Junpei was no more. His body remained, but only as an empty shell. Somewhere he heard a bell ring. It was the clock at the central staircase. It rang 5 times, then faded.
5 o'clock.
Quietly, gently, softly, he set Connie down on the floor, and slowly Junpei stood. Only then did he realize that Seven and Lotus had not followed him. Where had they gone? Slowly he looked around the room. There was nothing. No sign that they had ever been in there. It felt as though almost every part of Junpei's body was made of lead. Slowly, he made his way to the door he'd come through. As he approached, it opened, sliding apart with a sound like grinding stone. Junpei passed through the gate and into the hallway. What the right outside? His heart rattled in his chest, an empty, lifeless thing. It was just outside! It had been so utterly broken there was nothing left to feel. When he saw their bodies, he simply stared. It was a lake, a sea of blood. 2 bodies lay in it. There was no need to check. There was no breath left in them. His eyes lit on Lotus's wrist. Her bracelet. It was gone. He stared. It meant nothing to him. He didn't care anymore. He couldn't care anymore. Junpei's body felt numb. A part of him knew the lump of lead in his chest had once been a heart. He couldn't remember what it had been for. Tears poured from his eyes in great streams. He wasn't sure why. He gave up trying to make them stop. He turned around. The door opened again, and slowly, numbly, he walked through. He kept walking. Why stop? An object set in motion. Simple inertia carried him forward. Eventually, he found himself in front of the submarine. His arm reached for the hatch. And then he was floating in water. His eyes stared down into it. He couldn't see the bottom. His back was hot. Dimly, he felt the blade of a knife in it. Whew. One dead body lay behind door number 5, the body of the 9th man. Another lay in the shower room, the body of Snake. At the central staircase was 3 more, Ace, Santa, and Clover. Just outside the door were 2 corpses, those of Seven and Lotus. And in this very room lay the body that had once been Connie. And now Junpei would join them. Who then had killed them all? Who? Junpei let out one last breath. Faintly, he felt the bubbles creep up the side of his face. His consciousness faded quickly, dissolving away into the cold and gentle lapping of the water. Sorry. Like I said before, I don't do well with, like, scenes of, like, that kind of stuff. What the heck? Why is there, like, an actual ending? Why is there an actual, like, ending cinematic? What is this? Why can I not skip this? What is going on here? Okay. We're like 30 minutes into the video, so I think we could probably end things here, but every other video has been like 40 minutes to an hour long. And, well, frankly speaking, I don't think I want to end things on such a sad note, because I really do consider this to be the worst ending. And I say worst, but I say worst as in, like, the saddest ending in this game, because of that scene with Kane. So I guess we'll continue on. We still have, like, well, it depends on how far this goes. We're gonna see this again once we get the true ending, so I might just, like, skip this. I don't think they got much more than this, so I don't see any differences. So if there's anything unique, I'm gonna turn back on the recording. Other than that, I'm gonna pause here and continue later. Just wait. Oh wait, no. I think it's done already. The end. Or is it? What's that supposed to mean? Was this... Wait. Did the developers intend for you to get this ending first? Because it says the end, or is it, right? But the other ones just say bad end. So, is this supposed to be the ending or not? I don't know. Let's save. I think that video's fine. So let's save this. Let's save this. As you see, we got the submarine. Okay. That was really, really weird. But okay then. Alright then. So, we can finally start a little something else. We gotta get done. First off though, I wanna get this missing scene here. It's literally, I think it's just us picking door 2 to go through, which should automatically lead into the sub ending. So let's just kind of skip through this before I reveal the plan to you all. Let's skip through this. La-di-da-di-do-da-da. Let's go through door 2.
Hey, you cheating? Cheating? I'm asking if you changed your number after you heard. How could I do that? Let me see that. Sure, here.
I had 3 pieces of paper ready.
Right, that goes to here.
I just after I saw everyone else's. If the number I.
Well,
All right, so we know who's gonna be the only problem.
June and I.
Don't
Clover and I
think.
choose door.
Huh?
Wait, she said what? She said, why don't Santa and June go through door 1 with Ace, right?
Well,
Then what will you...
I'll be... Wait, you guys are coming back here, right?
We aren't gonna be... We might get...
And Clover waits, okay.
all right. That all right with you, June?
Yes.
Well, we'll be...
Right.
Let's move too.
Okay. So we end up with the same party going to the sub ending. Okay. 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 So, with that being said, we now have 2 more endings we gotta go through, with one of them being the true ending. However, there is a massive problem. Let me actually go here, because here's where we'll have to start here anyways.
I thought we were finished with that topic.
Okay, there. I like this music better. So, like I said, we have 2 more routes we gotta go through, with a bit of tribulations in between. Those tribulations are these keys. So, okay, how do I explain this without giving away too much? Because I don't want to go through the sub ending again. So, you know what? Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to list the requirements for the true ending. It'll be a few things. It actually has something to do with these keys, which I suspect these keys also have something to do with the other ending we have to achieve. Give me a moment. Let me look up the walkthrough I've been using. Just give me a second. I want to make sure of something. And we're back. Okay, sorry. I had to review some information for a sec to explain it to you all. So, the last 2 endings in this game are related to these keys. In that, if we look down, in both behind the 6th door and the this door is a lock. The 1 door is a lock. These locks are what need to be unlocked to get the other half of the endings. You get those locks by getting the keys. The keys are usually, I believe, conversations you have to have. As such, you'll have to play through the game to get them and go through them. So, yeah, I think that's what we're going to do. Now, as it stands now, we cannot complete whatever's behind door 1. We have to complete whatever's behind door 6 first. As for the reason why, you will see later. But for right now, disregard this. We're not going to focus on this because we can't complete this yet. I'll give full disclosure. This leads to the true ending. But like I said, we can't unlock it right now. However, if we decide to go through this path now, because well, to get the true endings, each of these keys is a requirement. And if you get all the requirements, you get the true ending. The problem is, how do I explain this? The true ending not all the true ending requirements are in the true ending route. So just because you get all these keys doesn't mean you get the true ending. If anything, it means you get the coffin ending, which is basically the true ending, but like it's like it gives you a little bit of the true ending before giving you a giant to be continued, and I believe slapping a whole vision of the stuff you're supposed to do. So with that being said, and that's because you didn't fulfill all the requirements. So let's handle the red keys first. Let's start with the earliest opportunity here. For this route, the doors we'll have to go through are 5, 8, and 6, which I believe is the first route we ever went through. Wait. Yeah, for the axe ending, we could do anything, just make sure 1 is last. So we're going to be retracing our steps for the very first route we went through. Let us skip through all the dialogue until we get to a choice, and make the choice to go through door 5. What we got here? Oh, 4 is our digital route. Let's go through door 5. Alright.
If you're going through that door, then I'm going with you.
That leads us to the route of here. And we can just skip this. We don't have to go through all this, yeah. In the original game, I was playing through the Nintendo DS version. There was no flowchart. You literally had to replay through the entire game for every single route, resolving all the puzzles each time. Oh, that was so awful. Anyways, let's see. This key is now unlocked, which means we can now move on to collect this key. Next door we'll have to go through is door 8. And I guess we'll need stuff from here. So let's switch all this. And if I'm right,
We really don't have a choice now.
the float chart will follow. So now we're on the route of 5. Next door we gotta pick is 8.
What?
Okay,
What?
let's go to the flow chart. And that unlocks these keys. Okay, let's see. Which keys were these? Okay, a good rule of thumb is that any conversation that actually has voice acting usually is a conversation that gives you a key. Which conversation was these? Oh! Okay. Okay, I think I remember. I'll tell you the conversations because they'll actually be relevant at some point. This conversation was... I don't remember. I don't quite remember. I think it was just to pick the door. I think so. I don't remember what conversation that would be. Nor do I remember for this one. But I know for this one, I think the first key was the conversation we had about Clover and how Snake got into a car accident that took both of his eyes and one of his arms. Meaning he's blind and has a prosthetic arm. The other conversation in this that would unlock the key, I believe, is Lotus's conversation, where computer and locker is Lotus's conversation, which talks about how I think it was like, I don't remember. It was one of the 2 conversations we had with Lotus in that chapter. So, yeah. I guess that means... Okay. I think that means... Let's move to the 6th door here. So, this says we choose door 6, right?
This is E-Deck.
Let's go down. Okay. So the engine room, the cargo room, and okay. So these both have keys we need to unlock. Alright. So... Okay. Okay. Let's start the engine room and see if we can't find anything.
I believe the box is...
Yeah. June's down over by...
She...
Let's just skip through the dialogue because we already know we got stuff.
You know, speaking of experiments...
Aha! Conversation, here we go.
There was this experiment some scientists did with rats. First, they took a squarish C-shaped tank and filled it with enough water that the rats could drown in it.
Okay. I think this is a conversation. Yeah, I believe it is.
The tank has 2 exits. Just to make it easy, we'll call one A and the other B. Exit A is pitch black, so dark even a rat can't see anything. But exit B is electrified, which means the rat can't leave through it. So, what would a rat do if it was put in this situation? Which exit would the rat choose?
B, of course. The rat has no way of knowing that exit B is electrified.
Exactly. The rat goes to exit B. Of course, like I said, it's electrified, which means the rat can't get out that way. So, after a lot of trial and error, the rat finally finds exit A.
Right.
I can't say that's very interesting or relevant. It's simply the story of a laboratory experiment.
Exactly.
You're right. It isn't very interesting. Yet. See, these scientists repeated this experiment over and over, using hundreds of different rats over several generations. This produced some surprising results. With each generation, the rats took less time to find the correct exit.
Really?
Eventually, a rat was put in the tank who instantly chose exit A without even attempting to go to exit B.
So what? You telling me the answer was hard-coded into the rat DNA?
But that wasn't the most impressive part. The same experiment was conducted in another laboratory, far from the original one, with the same results.
What?
No, on second thought, the results weren't really the same. The rats in this second experiment began the trials with significantly faster times than the first rats in the initial one. These rats weren't related to the others and had never even come in contact with them. And yet, they all easily found their way to exit A as though they already knew. What did it mean?
Are you suggesting something like telepathy? They were passing information to one another through some undetectable medium?
How the hell would I know? I'm not any kind of scientist. I don't know what made them do that. But I do know that story's true. And if you've got another explanation, I'd sure love. Come on, let's get going. There's still a lot here we haven't checked out. And we gotta get the hell out of here before June passes out.
Hey, wait. There's something I want to ask you.
What?
Why did they use that tank for the experiment?
Huh?
Well, I mean, it seems like you could conduct the same experiment without the water. They could have just used a dry box, you know? If they needed to motivate the rats to escape, they could have, I don't know, put some bait by exit B or something. I mean, do they really have to make it so the rats can drown?
You know, the word emergency comes from the same root as the word emerge. You ever think about that?
Huh?
Well, an emergency is something urgent, often something dangerous. And to emerge means to sort of come out, or appear, or rise out of something else. So what's going to emerge in an emergency? Inspiration.
Inspiration?
Yeah. Think about it. When the chips are down, either you crack or your mind focuses and pulls up what you need.
So it's like the ultimate sink or swim?
So in an emergency, your real potential emerges. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah. That's why the rats had to drown. They had to be in danger. There had to be an emergency for inspiration to emerge.
Oh.
Alright. Yeah? They just cart you back? Okay. That's weird. They just throw you back, huh? Alright. Okay. Ooh. Ooh. This is a fun one. I remember the conversation we have to have with Lotus. The conversation is, it's about, prosopagnosia, the face blindness thing, right? And if I remember correctly, a conversation should be at the 9 photos, maybe?
Now we finally have all 9 picture cards. We just need to insert these cards into the slots at the front.
Let me skip
You
this.
just match our number, then you so for the card with.
Let me skip this.
Hey,
Yeah, there we go.
June, are you okay? I'm sorry, I gotta go check on her. You
Okay.
finish the box thing, all right?
New scene. Let's go. I'll probably do this last.
Just put the cards in the boxes. I'm counting on you. Are you all right?
Can you stand?
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm fine. I just tripped.
Yeah?
Don't give me that. Now is not the time.
But it's true. I tripped over a box.
Just let me see for a sec.
Huh.
You're still warm.
I saw her fall. I think she really did just trip on something, you know? Still, to fall down like that, I think she's probably still a little messed up.
All right, well, let's just get out of here as fast as we can so we can get you to a hospital.
Oh, I don't think it's anything that serious. I just need a little medicine and some sleep, and I'll be fine.
Medicine. Medicine, huh? Well, if we could get in touch with anyone outside, I'll bet Ace could swing that for you easy.
Ace?
Huh? Don't you know? He's the president of a pharmaceutical company.
What?
Cradle Pharmaceuticals is the name, I think.
Ooh. He's the president of Cradle Pharmaceutical. The same Cradle Pharmaceutical that did the experiments on those kids.
Their flagship product is an anesthetic drug called Soparil.
Soparil. Soparil, the thing he knocked himself out with earlier.
Soparil. I've heard of that before.
Soparil.
Yeah.
It's an anesthetic that's a gas at room temperature. A lot like how nitrous oxide is. It takes only a few seconds to spread, and even a small amount, a bunch of countries quickly accepted it for... It was an effective crowd suppressant and room clearer. It was practical, ethical, and the humane nature of it made it the ideal drug. It's been around for about 6 years. They developed it from the extract. It became popular almost as soon as it was made public, with many governments placing large orders. Demand for Soparil skyrocketed. And of course, that meant Cradle Pharmaceuticals' stock did too.
Why do you know all of this?
I heard it from the old man himself.
From Ace?
By the number 4 door at the central stairway, when we were searching the second-class room. Remember how Snake, Seven, and you went to door 5? It was back then. I asked him what he did for a living, and he said he ran his own company. After that, we just started talking, and I guess it just came up, you know?
Huh.
Are you worried about something?
No, nothing.
Alright then. Bro, are your eyes okay?
What the hell is he doing? June, don't push yourself, alright?
Yes.
Santa, could you take care of her? I'll go check on Ace. Looks like he's having trouble.
Sure.
I know you're old, but like...
What are you doing? What happened?
Nothing. My vision has gotten rather blurry, I think, because of fatigue. I can't see very well at the moment.
What can't you see well?
These pictures. I don't care to admit it, but I may be developing presbyopia. Growing old is a difficult thing.
Oh, okay.
At any rate, I'll leave the rest to you. I'm feeling awfully tired, so if you don't mind, I'd like to rest for a bit.
Alright then.
How could simply looking at cards have tired him out? But if it wasn't, what had made him so uncomfortable?
Alright.
Prosopagnosia. Well, put simply, it means a condition where the mind can't distinguish between human faces.
Do I need to censor this? Maybe.
In other words, my face would look the same as Clover's or even yours. So they can't remember faces, which is how most people recognize each other. That means that people with prosopagnosia have trouble recognizing even people they're close to.
Maybe he's got prosopagnosia? Huh. Well, he looks depressed enough to have it. Oh well.
Yeah, imagine that.
Time to solve the 9-box... Ace's card is in box 1, Snake's is in number 2.
Can't leave.
I just need to do the same for the rest.
Can I leave? No. Alright, I'll skip through this then. Yada yada yada. Good. So, I think with that being said, we can now head into this and unlock the lock. Next time. I'm just gonna keep going until I can stop here.
Look, it's...
Okay, there. So, we did a lot, and yeah, I think I probably should have... What is this? 2255. Ah, right. This was what I saved before for the ending. Okay. Alright, so, we did a lot this time. We got the sub-ending, and we're basically right at the next ending we get. So, pretty good there. I am sorry that I did not tell you the exact if I did not go over the exact words for stuff. The game already does it for you. Plus, I didn't really see any reason to. I could just tell you. You know, it's literally just certain parts of it. Plus, the game basically reveals it to you the moment anyways, so, yeah. But, I guess with that being said, we're basically going to get another ending now. Now that we've gotten all of the keys for the route, we have essentially unlocked a different ending. Which means this will not lead into the knife ending. It will lead into a different one. With that being said, yeah, I guess let me make sure. Let me save again just so I can be sure. thank you all for watching, and yeah, I will see you all in the next video. So yeah, see you guys then.